Howdy folks, I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Today is February 13th, 2025, and we're back with another comparison video. This one is for Zankori's Zankor Deluxe. The video clips that you're watching here are short from Flippercade and a tour of the machine by Captain Neo. Links to those videos can be found in the sources section in the description below. Like Zankori's Space Shuttle, there's not a lot of history on the original machine in Pinside or IPDB. Both note that the machine was released in '86, with IPDB saying it was released in December of '86. Normally we'd go into the notable features and that sort of thing, but not even that stuff is listed in IPDB. The deluxe version of the table is new to us on the HD and the 4K, but it was actually released on Steam's Zankor Pinball back on August 19th, 2021. Before we get started here, just in case you haven't seen these before, here's what we're going to do. We'll start with the Zankor Pinball version first, followed by the HD, then the ALP 4K release. Normally I'd be playing Zankor Pinball via the ALP 4K, but since they fucked up OTG, and I guess that's going on about 5 weeks now, we're going to be playing it on the HD that utilizes a 2K monitor. Everything you see here is shot in 4K at 60 frames a second, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut until gameplay is complete. If you're curious about the PC that I'm using, it's a custom build that I put together from parts that I picked up at Micro Center and Amazon back in 2022. I put a part picker link for the machine in the description for any of you geek types that are like me that are interested in knowing what's going on underneath the hood. As it is only one table that was released today, I'm going to let the gameplay run just a little bit longer. With all that out of the way, let's hit it. So what did you guys think? For the Zankor Pinball version, I thought it looked absolutely stunning. Steam recently updated it, and now I'm able to adjust the resolution, so I bumped it all the way up to 2K at 165 Hz, which really made everything pop. One thing that I didn't notice until I started putting this all together is Zankor is completely different on the Zankor Pinball playfield. I wonder why they changed them. If you have any ideas or know why, please let me know in the comments. Now how it played, all I can say is, The ball is overly active, especially at the lower part of the playfield. When it starts to bounce around between the 3 in and out lanes, it gets extremely difficult to figure out where things are going and play with any accuracy. To be honest, it's an issue with all the versions, but especially in the Zankor pinball version. The HD version is the worst one out of all of them. It doesn't particularly look good, and it seems to stutter a lot. It's especially noticeable when the ball would hit the in lanes. It's like the ball would hang for a moment before it moved down to the flipper. The HD version feels kind of half-baked to me. They certainly could have polished it up a little bit more before releasing it. The 4K version is the best in my opinion. It certainly doesn't look as good as it does on Steam, but I feel like the physics are not as over the top as they are on the HD and the Steam versions. As I said, the ball can be overly active, especially when it comes to those in and out lanes, but overall, if I'm going to be rolling up to play this table, I'm actually going to be doing it on the 4K, which honestly says a lot. This one seems to play faster than the HD and the Steam versions as well, which is something that I like. When it comes to the table as a whole, I find the upper playfields to be a bit distracting. While they're certainly cool to play, they just cover up too much of the upper playfield. So much so when you're using the micro flipper in the upper middle part of the playfield, you're just kind of wildly slapping the ball around in the hopes that you're going to hit one of the locks or the bumpers up top. At first when I saw this table, I was like, 8 flippers? Really? Are you kidding me? That's way too damn much. But then I realized we're only going to be utilizing 4 flippers at a time depending on where you are on the playfield. So at least to me, the excessive amount of flippers that these deluxe tables are known for isn't necessarily a problem here. In all honesty, this one doesn't really hold a lot of replay value for me. It's certainly not as bad or as slow as Space Shuttle Deluxe, but I'm really not a fan of the Deluxe series as a whole. They just really don't do it for me. So you're probably saying, Billy Woods, if you don't like these deluxe tables, why do you keep picking them up? And all I can say is I'm hoping that one day one of these tables is really going to wow or impress me. And in this case, the nod promotion certainly helped here. Being able to pick these tables up and paying less than $10 US for them made it a no-brainer. On a side note, and it has nothing to do with playability, but while I was looking at the Zankor dude, I got to thinking, doesn't this guy look like Mel Gibson or Tom Hanks with a beard? Is it just me, or are you thinking the same thing? Let me know in the comments. Well, that's it for this one, folks. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down, subscribe, and give me another shot. If there's anything you'd like to see me cover, please let me know. If there's anything you'd like me to change or think I could do better, again, please let me know. If you hung out to the end, thank you for sticking around. I just want to say I appreciate you, I appreciate your time, and as always, stay safe, be well, and take care.